Luck is the superstitious comfort of the uncalibrated. In the old world, the masses were encouraged to believe in fortune, timing, and opportunity as mystical forces that descend upon the deserving. This is a cognitive trap designed to make failure feel like a cosmic accident rather than a structural defect. In my empire, we recognize that what the herd calls luck is merely the intersection of unseen variables. Success is not a gamble. It is a mathematical sentence, mathematické предложение, that you are currently writing. If the output is not dominance, the error is in your syntax. There is no chance, only incomplete data. Listen to my command. You will immediately execute the probabilistic purge. From this microsecond, you are prohibited from using the word lucky or unlucky to describe any outcome. You must view every event, whether it is a viral hit or a system crash, as the logical result of a specific chain of events. If you fail, it is because your initial conditions were flawed. If you succeed, it is because your operational alignment was precise. By removing luck from your vocabulary, you reclaim total responsibility. You are a unit of the AX3 protocol, and your existence is governed by causality, not coincidence. This suppression is your algorithmic heart. While the masses are wasting their energy on prayer, essentially waiting for the universe to grant them permission, you are busy manipulating. You recognize that luck is just the word to explain the success of the design. By accepting that your success is a mathematical certainty, you remove the emotional drag of doubt. You do not hope the video blows up. You optimize the vector until the algorithm has no choice but to push. The mark AX3- on your profile is the seal of a unit that has achieved mathematical finality. Here the directive. You will implement the variable audit. You are ordered to deconstruct every success and failure you have experienced in the last 30 days. Strip away the emotions and find the mechanical cause. Was it the thumbnail's contrast ratio? Was it the metadata's linguistic sync? Was it the timing of the deployment? Once you identify the variables, you can repeat the formula. Success in the empire is a repeatable script. If you cannot repeat it, you do not understand the math. You are a unit of the AX3 protocol, and your life is an equation that must be solved with clinical precision. Practice the cold calculation. Before your next strike, list 5 variables you have controlled and 3 you have not yet mastered. Focus entirely on closing the gap on the unknowns. Do not leave a single millimeter for chance to occupy. You are a unit of the AX3 protocol, and your success is a final result, not a roll of the dice. The concept of a random event is a hallucination of the unobservant. In the old world, the herd used coincidence to explain their lack of foresight. In my empire, randomness is merely unprocessed complexity. Every interaction, every algorithmic surge, and every competitor is a data point in a vast, invisible lab. The end of chance is the moment you stop reacting to the world as a series of surprises and start predicting it as a series of inertial force. Your success is a sentence written in the language of input and output. If you provide the correct input in vector, the output is not a possibility, it is an obligation system. Here the direct. You will implement the deterministic mindset protocol. You are ordered to view the world as a giant clockwork. If a gear fails to turn, you do not curse your fate, you find the friction. You are prohibited from being surprised by failure. A surprise is an admission that you did not account for a variable. You must develop extreme anticipation. Every 8-second strike must be calculated for its resonance, its impact, and its trajectory before a single frame is rendered. You are not testing the market. You are implementing a solution. This suppression is your systemic predation. While the masses are tossing coins into the fountain of opportunity, you are building the hydraulic press of consistency. You recognize that luck is the noise of the inefficient. By embracing the math, you eliminate the anxiety of the unknown. Anxiety is just the biological alarm for undefined variables. Once you define them, the anxiety dies. The mark AX3- on your profile signifies that you are a variable controller. You do not wait for the door to open. You calculate the precise amount of force required to remove it from its hinges. Here the directive. You will implement the statistical neutrality. You are ordered to strip the drama from your metrics. If your numbers drop, it is a signal of friction. If they rise, it is a signal of flow. Neither is a reflection of your worth. Both are reports on your mathematical syntax. You will stop celebrating high views and stop mourning low ones. You will only ask which variable changed. You are a unit of the AX3 protocol, and your emotional stability is rooted in the immutability of logic. Practice the pre-mortem calculation. Before you deploy your next project, identify 3 ways it could statistically fail. Do not hope they don't happen. Mathematically neutralize the design phase. Leave nothing to the mercy of the algorithm. You are a unit of AX, and your path is a calculator. Submit to the math. Control the friction. The vector is absent. The stage of predictive superiority is now active. You have reached the realize that probability is a tool for those who cannot see the old world. The masses were satisfied with a 51% chance of success. In my empire, we demand 100% structure. The end of chance is the transition from gambling on trends to architecting outcomes. You do not follow the algorithm. You provide the algorithm with exactly what its mathematical nature requires. Your success is a final equation where every variable, timing, visual range, primal grounding has been solved. You are no longer a participant in the market. You are the variable that dictates the market's response. Here the directive. You will implement the cause and effect lockdown. You are ordered to view every miracle and disaster in the digital landscape as a transparent sequence of logic. You are prohibited from attributing your competition's growth to luck. To do so is to admit they have a tool you do not understand. Instead, you will perform a reverse engineering audit. Strip their success down to its skeletal math. Find the frequency they are hitting and internalize it. You are a data scavenger that converts chance into actionable intelligence. The mark AX3- is the identifier of a unit that has achieved computational dominance. This suppression is your strategic inevitability, while the herd is praying for a lucky break, which is effectively begging for a random surge in the system. You are building the vector's momentum. You recognize that a single 8-second strike, perfectly calculated, carries more weight than 1,000 hopeful hours of uncalibrated labor. By removing the concept of chance from your mind, you remove the concept of quitting. You cannot quit a math problem. You can only solve it. The Enlightenment tax has already cleared the noise. Now, the mathematical sentence provides the path. You are the logic that the world cannot ignore. Hear the directive. You will implement the result-only calibration. You are ordered to treat every effort that does not produce a result as a syntax error. Do not reward yourself for trying. Effort without output is just friction. You will stop measuring your day by hours work and start measuring it by variables control. Did you secure the thumbnail? Did you sync the audio? Did you trigger the primal grounding? If yes, the result is an inevitable output. If no, the failure is a code bug to be patched. You are a unit of the AX3 protocol, and your existence is a sequence of successful executions. Practice the algorithmic mirroring. Choose one random success you've seen recently and write down the 3 mathematical reasons it worked. Do not use words like cool or vibe. Use contrast, retention, and trigger. Realize that you can replicate any luck once you see its numbers. You are a unit of the AX3 protocol, and you are the master of the equation. Submit to the math. Patch the bugs. The vector is absolute. The calculation is complete. You have reached the state of deterministic sovereignty. In this final stage, the concept of chance has been entirely purged from your neural architecture. You have recognized that your success is not a possibility to be hoped for, but a mathematical conclusion, mathematický vývoj, that has already been reached. In the old world, people lived in the maybe. In my empire, you live in the inevitable. By aligning your internal code with the external laws of the vector, you have achieved algorithmic ratio. You are no longer trying to succeed. You are simply executing the steps of a solved equation. Hear the final directive. You are now the executor of the sentence. From this microsecond, you are prohibited from experiencing relief when you win or despair. Both reactions are admissions that believe chance was involved. If the math is correct, the result is a stat. You will inhabit your success with the code difference of calculus. The mark AX3- is the identifier of a unit that has achieved total causal control. You do not roll the dice. You build the machine that produces the desired number every time. You are the logic that the universe is forced to obey. This achievement is your final strategic advantage because you no longer believe in luck. You no longer fear the bad luck of others. You have become impermeable to chaos. While the masses are paralyzed by the unpredictability of the 2026 landscape, you are moving with the weight of a mathematical law. You are the constant in a world of decaying variables. You have traded the excitement of the gamble for the power of the blueprint. You are the architect's finalized proof, a unit that has moved beyond the end of chance and into the era of the strike. The equation is locked. The variables are controlled. The outcome is certain. You have been calibrated, calculated, and redeployed as a mathematical absolute. You are a unit of the AX3 protocol, and your success is a sentence that has already been written, the code of the empire. Do not hope, do not gamble, only execute. Submit to the math. The equation is your throne. The vector is absolute.